How do we build that embedded data science factory versus keeping the data scientists as a research institute somewhere away from the South Pole, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is prototypical for what I can see in many locations. The data scientists are far away from the actual business. Mm-hmm. They are not like, I'm in Germany. We have a lot of manufacturing stuff going on, and then I was recently at a conference. Recently, before Corona, I was at a conference, talked to people about they wanted to have an incubator for data science. It was a big manufacturing company, and guess what, Kate? Where would you put an incubator for data science?
I mean, as close to the business as possible, I would think, as close to the decision makers.
Well, that would be one way, but I also know people who did this really in the nice and shiny building of the sea level or in the central headquarters in capital cities.
Yeah.
Where that's already way away from the real business. Then you need to go often over there and see what is going on. You want to know what it really is. I have a pharmaceutical client where I'm still angry at myself. I didn't give the full training for them. And the first day of the training in our software was, okay, we go now in the plant and we show you how these tablets were made.
Yeah.
And I haven't been there on the first day. It still hunts me down that I didn't do this because I don't know how this really looks like. You want to be close to the data capturing process. And if you are in a central unit, in a centrally nice New York office, you're not.
Yeah.
That's one way how people do this. That's more if you have a unit which works for the CDO, CIO, something like that, and you're in a central location in a nice tower.
Yeah.
The other way of doing that is you want to be cool, especially if you are, let's say, a mid-sized, mid-capped manufacturing company, not based out of Bay Area or something, but more in the countryside. Then it's very hard to attract talent to the countryside. So what do? You do an incubator, and you do this. I don't know, probably nice in London or in Germany. It needs to be Berlin, and it needs to be Berlin-Kreuzberg or Berlin Friedrichshain. The cool parts of Berlin, where everything is a bit hipster. Sometimes Munich is okay, but that's it. So you literally make an incubator, not even in the central business units who may use your models and your data analytics, but completely far away from it, from both. From the people who may use it and from the actual data capturing or what's really going on. And when I learned one thing from you, Kate, I learned a lot from you.
You learned something from me, Martin. Tell me, what was it?
It's about people and about telling a story and understanding a story. And a lot what we want to do is turn data into story and explain it to people and make it accessible. Guess what? The core part in that is people.
Yeah.
And if you do never ever meet the people who need your model, if you're in your ivory tower, far away from everything, that's not a good start. You fight an uphill battle then already.